happened?
Semi-run-in with this girl. Nice girl. Pretty
You've
nice.
talked about this before?
Not in years.
Not for a while.
Okay,
She wanted to have the baby. We ended up making love, and she wanted to have the baby.
She got pregnant.
She didn't. But she said she felt pregnant. Okay. And when somebody's Native American, they feel pregnant.
If they felt it, then they're probably pregnant. Yeah.
She did a rain dance and fucking.
What? Oh my God!
No, he's right here.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
She was like 4 and
she's like, I feel pregnant.
She went home and her
what?
She went home and her grandfather was like,
something is different.
Yeah. She's like, what, Papa?
They told it.
You have life within you.
Around a campfire.
Yeah. You met the Rat King, didn't you?
The Rat King has put his seed inside.
Yeah. I smell cheese.
So
I saw
what we
I
know.
saw an owl.
What we know though is that you met a nice
beautiful
Indian girl,
young lady,
and you didn't use a condom.
Never.
Or did you?
Never.
I don't know if I did or not.
So I know you did.
I'll
I know
answer
you
that.
didn't. Then.
No,
So I know you
did
it.
it.
Yeah. If you don't know you did or not, then
you know you did.
I would bet that I may not have. No, go back to that vest story, man. So here's what happened. So I would do some cocaine at 1,000, put on these different vests.
How many did you buy again?
I don't know. I spent too much on them, but I would probably say the priciest one I had was probably about $210. Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. And so I would get fucked up and put these vests on and put on sunglasses and no like Buffalo Bill shit, but at least partying by myself, you know. And one time I was making a smoothie, you know, because I got like a new, I don't know what kind of blender it is, but it's pretty nice. And I was making like a nice smoothie, and I'm fucking coked up, I'm partying, you know, I'm living high on the hog. Got these 2 vests on, maybe, right? And I thought I heard something outside, right? Which is kind of weird to even think of when you have a blender going, right? So I leave out of my apartment to go in the hallway, lock myself out with the blender going. 2:30 in the morning, coked up out of my brain, right? Now I have to go to my landlord, dude, who lives right down the hall.
Oh, no.
And tell him, like, hey, man.
2:30 in the morning? I got locked out. And the blender's on, son. Oh, my God. He must have hated you.
Oh, the blender shorts out and smoke happens. The fire alarm starts going off in the building right as I'm at his door knocking, right?
Oh, my God.
So now he's pissed, and he's like, what's going on? And I didn't know what to say. I told him that I was throwing a late Christmas party, dude. It was fucking end of January.
How old were you at the time?
Huh? Oh, this is 2.5 years ago. So I was 35. Bro, so he comes back to my apartment, right? He's fucking pissed. He unlocks the door. There's nobody in there.
Oh, my God.
Why was it always history teachers that were the closest to pedophiles? Our history teacher, he would knock girls' pencils off the desk, so he'd check out the rack when he dropped it. Now, that's not to give anybody ideas, but he would like if you were like, oh, what's the answer? He would knock off the pencil, so you'd like reach down, and he would just stare at the Grand Tetons.
Stare at them nugs, huh?
Stare at them.
Them young nuggets.
And he did that for a couple of years, real thick glasses.
If
so
somebody
just 4K
had 17-year-old tits, would you look at them?
What? You can't. What are you doing?
No, just don't ask what I'm doing.
Don't ask
Answer
what I'm
the
doing.
question.
I'm not looking.
Because it seems like you're looking.
I get so many things thrown at me. Something to do with lube, you know, create my own lube. Could be, you know,
Really?
could be a good idea, but I'm just there like, why? Why? Like
For the autos or no? For autos or for
the
sex, you mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Or for like, is it a lube for mechanics for
no,
like an engineering type of like a
no for sex.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Now, if you could do a dual lube there, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're
it works for both.
yeah. Hey, this tire's not turning, neither is this woman. So you could like, you know, I think if you could leverage that now, that's a really...
you know what? You might be onto something.
That's an
But why me?
I mean, I don't know, dude. But you're a you can do a lot.
Yeah, I guess I do many things.
You do many things?
You know,
That's it?
Boxing to music to... It's more lovable sex these days.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Like tickling each other till somebody comes
before,
or whatever.
Yeah. Whereas before it was like,
Yeah.
oh, I need to show that I'm the dog.
Yeah.
That I'm the alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always come from the approach of I'm not good at sex. So then when you do well, people are like, wow, look what he did, you know?
Pleasantly surprised.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like I've had
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I've had some real Billy Elliot moments in the bedroom, you know. We had a group. They tried to get me to do wheelchairs. A buddy of mine made like a new style of wheelchair. You know, they have wheelchairs here in England. Like you know what I'm talking about? Like if somebody's
We have wheelchairs in England.
like that. Yeah, I don't know if sometimes they have it differently, but
What they have it different? Sure. Okay. Yeah.
well, people here are more like even Tiny Tim. He's like a famous British kid from the Christmas movie. You know what I'm talking about or whatever?
Tiny Tim.
And he's on crutches, right? Like
Okay.
he wasn't in a wheelchair. Maybe that's what my brain is
Oh,
thinking.
fair. All right.
So, yeah, you guys seem like you have a little bit more like, at least I'm going to do the crutches. Whereas in America, we're kind of lazy. We're like,
Oh,
okay. You know.
Fair. Okay, I hear you.
But yeah, my buddy, I was trying to help him out. He had like this prosthetics business and wheelchair business. And so, you know, I did a couple of photo shoots in like some wheelchairs and shit. But then people were like, well, you're like faking being, you're not disabled or whatever.
Yeah.
Something right now, dude, and this is a real question, dude. If like people in this country had a disease, right, and they're all gonna
What's
die.
my favorite disease?
No, the only way to cure it is if you suck my dick. Would you suck my dick? I'm talking about billions of people, bro.
Well, billions of people. What?
What do you mean what?
Well, you said like basically you said, "Would you suck my dick?"
Billions of people.
I was like, either go to jail for 1 year or go to jail with a Rubik's cube, and you can leave when it's done. Oh man. How quick you think you can do a Rubik's cube? Fuck, bro, a science one, huh? I'd go to jail for a year. I think it'd be great. These days, relaxing, get some reading done, you know, get in shape, you know.
Maybe get beat up or raped.
Yeah, get some diverse friends.
Okay.
How long would it take you to do Rubik's Cube?
A Rubik's cube? I bet I could probably do it in a week.
But you want the year in jail. So you could get
Yeah.
out in a week, but you'll take the year.
Oh, dude, I'd love to have some time to just relax, honestly. And I'm a pretty simple man, as long as, if I'm in there. I heard the lights are on at night, though. That would be the part that I wouldn't do.
Good.
Dude, I used to leave City Grill in Tucson, Arizona. Dude, I'd get in the car, bro. I'd put in Abbey Road. I had a cassette tape, dude. I had
Yeah.
a cassette tape, bro, and I'd put that in. And somebody stole my passenger seat out of my car, dude, and I didn't give a
Jack
fuck,
the whole
bro.
seat.
Yeah.
You had
And
a race car at that point then.
Yeah, it was just like if you got in the front, you had to sit in the back. You know, it was like that. And
Deal is, all of the features I have aren't necessarily attractive. I get it. My nose, my eyes, my mouth.
Your forehead.
You could argue for my mouth.
Keep
For
going.
my forehead,
Keep
my
going.
hair, you could argue for my forehead or my mouth. But all the other features, they're not good if you put them on other people's. But the way they come together on mine and the way I fucking let the line shine through out of it, I may not be hot, but boy, is there something about me, dude. And you know it.
You like
and
Voltron.
that
It's the X
is
Factor.
gold.
It's the X
That's the
Factor.
X Factor. And that's way better
don't
than being
know.
a fucking chair.
You don't know
That's way better
algebra.
than being a
That's the
good-looking
X
dude.
Factor.
You think, yeah, exactly. Some people are good looking and have the X Factor. Me, I figured it out.
That's why models and TikTok people start to do stand up.
here's what does it for Chris that helps him out.
There
And
we
I'll
go.
say it, and you don't have it, and you might have it. He has a length of neck
Yeah.
that I do not have. If I had an extra half-inch of neck,
Mm.
you'd be fucked.
Hepatitis risk.
Oh yeah, definitely. Wow, are you asleep or awake?
I had to get my booster shot.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he seemed like that guy who's definitely got that fever in him. You know, he's got the potential for fever.
Liver fever.
Oh, if you look, I couldn't even imagine seeing one of his blood cells under a microscope. Who would even know? It's probably just sitting there fucking vaping, you know? So you guys, the full 1 month, and you guys got into sex. Now, how did that kind of start? Or where was the first date? I just want to learn about love. It's Valentine's. I want to learn about y'all's love.
We can talk about love.
What are you? Dude, I feel like I'm on Yellow Mirror. Have you seen that show?
The good thing about when you hear that jerking off, you can kind of figure out, even if you're like, even if you can't even read or anything, you can kind of figure out what you have to do to kind of achieve it. It's like, you know, you can only test everything so much before you fucking,
Yeah.
you know.
So I tested that shit out, man. I remember I think everyone's first nut might be their best nut.
Oh, it's just insane. Well, I just feel like I remember the ejaculate or the ejac or whatever they call it, you know.
EJ.
Yeah, it's so at that point it's so clear.
Yep.
I remember being like it had just come out of like
It was just pure, man.
It was like plasma.
It's like a pure child's nut. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, man. That was
Let's all say it again. I know what you're saying because I was a child and you were a child, so we can say it. But I think, I don't want to. It's weird. I don't want to think about it, but I do.
about it. But yeah, we're talking about ourselves.
Also, a school for hockey kids who don't want to go to real school, and it's awesome. They literally just don't go to real school. They do online classes and they play hockey all day. So we'll go in there after we work out and we'll like jump in the sauna or showers, and then we're just showering. There's a bunch of middle schoolers running around making fun of each other's meats and stuff like that. Why is he not getting naked? You know, so we're just in there listening to it.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, dog. Look, I've been through some shit, man. We've all been through some shit, dude. That's crazy, bro. I never, I don't know. Some kid I remember tried to show me his dick, bro, and I told him no.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so mean, dude.
I'm like, God, he's getting roasted right now. You want to step in, but like, I'm not stepping in.
It's dangerous over there. And when you don't know the lingo, stepping down into a younger age bracket is way scary, dude.
Terrible.
And kids nowadays, it's like they're so on their iPad, they don't even notice if they get molested, I feel like.
Well.
You know, I mean, I feel like a lot of kids wouldn't even.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. That's insane. We might have to take that out.
Dude, well, by the time we get. But I mean. Yeah.
Like when I was young, you weren't looking at your iPad. So, like, you know.
You noticed?
If suddenly
you really noticed.
You were somebody's iPad. Yeah. You noticed. Yeah. But nowadays, you can't even get the kids' attention, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
So.
Depends on what they're looking at.
I promised my father on his deathbed that I would not go to a WNBA game. That was like his one promise or whatever. And I felt like, yeah, of course I won't go. I went to a WNBA game. I'll say it, dude. Yeah, I always wanted to go to jail, and I might sometime. I don't know. We'll see how bad my marriage is one day if I get married. But let's hear another one. What do we got here?
Theo, this is Jaden from Indiana. You told us to call in about the first time somebody touched your genitalia, and I have a vivid memory of that, which was I had this gal over to my house when I was about 16, and, it was the first time I had her up to my room. And
Bro, the first time somebody comes to your room, it's so crazy. You don't even know what to do, dude. It's so, the first time a girl comes to your room, you're just like, what? I've only seen this on the internet. Sorry, man. I just had to relive that moment. It's such a moment. Onward, brother.
I don't mean that. I'm not trying to be creepy or nothing, but
We are creepy, brother. We're all creepy, dude.
this is the first time we were alone together. Yeah. So it was just destined to happen that something was going to go down. And I remember the very first 2 minutes of my...
Bro, just tell us what fucking happened, dude. This guy's just Jesus, bro. Tell us what happened, Onward.
My very first hand job, my cousin walks into my door, and my door was a blanket tacked up to the door frame, just covering the doorway there.
Bro, get a freaking door, dude. You're trying to get a hand job behind a blanket, dude, like you're some kind of magician? Get a door, Whitey. Fuck, dude, I hate that kind. I'm sorry to be upset with you. You seem like a great guy. But when people get a door, man, you have a whole room and you don't have a fucking door? Let's hear more.
And this guy, he just bust through my blanket door, or whatever.
It's not a door. Don't say it's a door.
Tree fort, whatever you want to call it, of a door. And he's like, oh my God, don't ever let me see you doing that again. I'm like, dude, this is my room. And here you coming through my fucking blanket door like an animal. And it was just something else, brother.
Well, you put up a damn doggy door, dude. You can't be shocked if somebody runs in through a damn doggy door, homie. Get well, homie. Praise God, brother.